Create one-of-a-kind portraits and surround your subject with twisty, swirly, bokeh, and subtle vignette with our Twist 60 lens. This lens will simply and beautifully make your subjects pop by creating striking separation between subjects and their background, quality that most modern lens designs lack. Twist 60 is a 60mm f2.5 lens featuring a true Petzval design. This means that the optical design is modeled on a lens created in the 1840s by Austrian Joseph Petzval. He wanted to make faster portrait lenses so people didn't have to sit still for such a long time. A side effect was the gorgeous, twisty, swirly blur in the out-of-focus areas. We think it happens to create stunning modern-day portraits as well. If you haven't already set up your camera to shoot with a Lensbaby lens, you'll want to go back and watch our Introduction to Lensbaby video. All of our lenses are all manual, and the introduction video will get you started right. Using the Twist 60 is simple. To get the most twisty, swirly, blur, and vignette, shoot wide open. Adjust your aperture to f2.5 by rotating the dial on the front of the optic. Then rotate the focus ring until the image looks sharp and shoot. And don't worry, Twist 60 has a huge, sharp area of focus, even when you're shooting wide open. Twist 60 is also available separately as an optic if you already own a Composer Pro lens body. Simply insert the Twist 60 optic into the Composer Pro lens. Be sure to point the lens straight ahead and use the locking ring to lock the lens into place. There are a few additional key ingredients to really bring out that twisty, swirly blur. Make sure you have a good amount of separation between your subject and their background, at least 6 to 8 feet or so. Or situate yourself and your camera a good ways apart from your subject to create that separation. Your background needs to have some texture to it, something to show off the bokeh, like leafy trees, holiday lights, or brick walls. And the wider open you shoot, the more effect you'll see too. If the swirl becomes too much, simply adjust any of those key ingredients and the swirl becomes less swirly. You'll still get that subtle vignette, which is enough to make your subjects pop. As with all Lensbaby lenses, it can be helpful to bracket your focus. Take a shot where it looks sharp, then rotate the focus ring a tiny bit back and forth and take a few more shots. Chances are at least one of those shots will be in focus. One last tip, use live view to confirm your focus. Just zoom in to the center of the image, adjust your focus and shoot. Use Twist 60 to create striking images surrounding your subject in swirly blur and subtle vignette. Change your photography forever and proclaim your unique visual voice with this one-of-a-kind creative lens.